Hi guys, Davey from back at yous. This is the blue barra you see in some of my photos. So basically we redressed this whole engine, painted rock cover, try and match the vehicle. Obviously colour matching, we didn't get 100% but we're happy with that. Got the ProFlow inlet, fuel rail, external fuel rag. We ran a 460 fuel pump, actually a 525 in this one. It's got the Pulsar Gen 4 3584 all bearing turbo. We've upgraded the inlet, the exhaust, and this particular one we decided to run with the screamer pipe, which I'll be in more in depth with you about that as we get further in. Obviously every seal, gasket was redone in this engine. We done camshafts. I done intercooler upgrade. We've got 3-inch the whole way off the front of the turbo. We run a 2.5 reducer to a 3-inch. And there's your intercooler piping. This runs down and around. And then we also run the Plasma Man intercooler on this one also, which as you can see, it's all been fabbed up. It's all 3-inch, and we've got braided lines to the turbo and water lines, and we've done braided on the breathers for the engine to a catch can, which is located over here. We went with all black theme in this, so it's all black and blue. So we'll try to run with the theme and keep it to that sort of theme, which really complements the thing overall. When you stand back and look and get around the car, it's quite nice. We've just done a stage 2 buff on this, so we're trying to preserve the old paint. We've put 19-inch wheels on it, brand new Nankang tyres or Hancooks, I believe. It's obviously isn't finished buffing, as you can see on the boot, and then you can see here where we've begun to buff. So it's a BF Mark II Falcon, 6-speed manual, first of the 6-speed in its model. It is an Xr6 turbo Mark II. So we've got the 6-speed transmission. We're running the stage 3 clutch in this with expert injectors, 1000cc. We're running 98 on this particular vehicle, a couple of gauges and so on and so forth. And basically I'll be walking you through upgrades on these types of engines and the things that we do, and like throughout, like we've ran all new bolts in the exhaust manifold, all new manifold gaskets, everything on this. We haven't really second guessed anything. We've just sort of tried to refresh everything that we can. It's booked in for a tune on the 20th, so we'll be able to let you know more about the power figures and the boost we'll be running. I'm yet to set up the wastegate and springs in the wastegate for that yet. So yeah, it's got a stage 3. It's a ceramic clutch, but it's a cushion button. I'll get more in depth with that later in other videos. And stage 4 cams, atomic timing chain. We've done boundary pump gears. We've done valve springs, head studs, and an MLS head gasket. So we try and keep the compression down on this so we can run more boost and keep it safer. It's a particularly nice build, this, like for what, you know, on a budget, what we're trying to achieve. So I'll be in more depth with engines later and how I'd go about it and what I do to achieve things that we're going for. On this one, I think we're going for about 700 horse, maybe 600. Probably happy, anything after 600 we'll be happy with. But yeah, it retains the standard ECU, and it's had the boost put up. Obviously I specialise in LSs and barras. That's more my forte. I basically can work on anything. I'll be more in depth with yous with like the LS patrols that I do and reconditioning cam. There's another one there. So we'll walk you through, you know, some cam packages and what we do to them, and various other ones we do. That's SV8, mate. That's SV8, mate. I named that one, so that's the number plate we'll be running on this, because it's an SV8. It's a VZ SV8, mate. It is an SV8, as you can see. Twin 3-inch exhaust. I'll be running you through all the fundamentals of what we do and why we do them. Putting a new clutch in this one because the clutch that was in it was short-lived. And I'll be back at you with more info on this car also. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and there'll be plenty more to come. Thanks. Dave from All Mechanical Engineering.